Take... Scout ship setting sail.
Eleanor, I need you to wait outside. The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet, you stay with Eleanor.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
It would do you good to unwind every now and again, you know. Stretch a bow too far and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
The prison island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout, actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has...
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm...
All right, then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want more...
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, you really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Eifried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
It's what Eifried would do. That's all.
They're taking a while. Yeah.
The Shepherd has a special mission for you. You are to protect the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Logres Abbey headquarters.
What's wrong? Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights. But, No, it's not that. I promise. Laphicet. Well, we'll do it another time, okay? Why? It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
The prison island?
Didn't ask.
What? Hey, something smells nice. Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Who is that caped man? I do not know.
This is bullcrap. You're gouging us just 'cause you can.
Well, if you want to pay less, Maybe you should go find someone more generous, hmm?
Looks like they're at it again.
Huh? What's happening?
Benwick, snap out of it! Benwick!
Huh? I was haggling for supplies, and...
Tell you what, I'll give you a fair price. Actually, just take what you need. We should all endeavor to help contribute to the common good.
What? Are you...
Yeah.
You felt that too, didn't you, Kit?
Yeah, it disappeared, but I felt a strong force coming from somewhere to the north.
It's called a domain. A Moloch zone of influence.
Wait, if it's north of here, then...
The Empyrean's throne?
Did that happen because of something Innominat and Artorias did?
I don't know.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We should get far away from here, and quickly.
So, the suppression.
Well, that was certainly off-putting. But our job with Tabitha comes first, and we need... All right, we're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, Mystery Monk?
You're right. My apologies.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Percival Ilmid Asgard, crowned prince and heir to the throne of the Midgand Kingdom.
So he's next in line, is he?
It looks like someone already had me figured out.
Yes, Your Highness. I could tell from your fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it. But if I may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid? I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
For a fellow born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Princey Pooh's rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgand's prosperity will continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us.
He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Not if the ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The prince. He said he couldn't go back.
I wonder why.
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
An exorcist!
Are you alright? She's dead.
The Headless Knight?
Think this is the demon that... Kurogane, dial! You
Understood.
Rising Falcon!
I'll stop you! Hurricane! I'll stop you!
Stupid monkey. You're giving me a headache.
Stay sharp! This one must have survived the riot!
Double haze!
Freeze on this!
See this?
Freeze and burn!
I'll
Freeze
stop
and
you!
burn!
Double haze!
Moonlight
Jade
cycle!
wave!
Burning moon! Here!
Double haze!
Burning moon! Terrific glare! Crash through! Freeze and burn!
I'll stop you! Double
Don't
haze!
have it! Slowdown!
Double haze!
No escape! Got you! Coiling serpent! Energetic wave!
Shooting star! Shooting star! No escape!
Come on, really? So did the Abbey actually fail to quell the riot?
I find that hard to believe. The prison was heavily staffed with exorcists.
Perhaps it was venomization,
Venomization?
a dark ritual, forcing demons to eat each other in order to produce ever stronger demons.
So the demons devoured each other, creating a demon too powerful.
I imagine the riot didn't help.
Now whose fault could that have been, I wonder?
Whatever happened doesn't matter to us now. We need to focus.
That exorcist from before said something about a head.
That one's probably the lead.
Then we hunt it down.
Until we capture the island, let's use this room for our stage. I'll leave the prince and Kamoana to you.
Understood.
Don't expect...
Kamoana, if anything happens, call for me and I'll come running to...
Okay.
Let's go.
Wonderland over here.
Right then, let's finish this! Spell Absorber! Violet Storm! Burning Moon! Aqua Split! Freeze and Burn! Blood Moon! Spell Absorber!
Shooting star!
Spell Absorber!
Shooting star!
Aqua Split! Hope this works! Aqua Split! Spell Absorber! Aqua Storm! Dark and Light! Aqua Split! Moon! And another one down! Wall! Here! Crownfire!
Try as they might, it won't change.
On to battle!
Rising Falcon! It is I! Spell Absorber! Heavy Gale! Moon! Spirit Release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding Order! Is it hot or is it just me? Aqua Split Spell Absorber! Hope this works!
Victory is ours. Always ready to fight.
Double hit! Violet Storm! Here! Hope this works! Aqua Split!
See this? Shooting
Spell
star!
Absorber! Calamity Flare! Blood Moon! Yes! Blood Wall! Ground Bump Spell Absorber! Flare Vortex! Hope this works! Aqua Split! Easy peasy! This fight is over!
Don't get overconfident.
Rising Falcon! It is I! Spell Absorber! Rain down! Ground Fire! And another one down! Aqua Split!
No escape! Killing Flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
Take the down red! Blood Moon! Spell Absorber!
Hold stop!
Blood Moon!
Come on, put up some fight, okay? Oh, miss me that much, did ya?
This island reeks with malevolence.
I imagine it's emanating from all the big old
ready for
demons roaming about.
These are my fiery beams! Here! Tornado Ray! Look at this helmet! It works! Aqua Split! Blade, here's that Absorber! Aqua Split! Blood Moon!
Hurricane!
Ridiculous! Ridiculous! Burning Moon!
Disruption! Disruption! Disruption!
Fire! Burning Moon! This works! Fire! Here! Terracotta! Here! Spiral! Hail! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Let it go! Burning Moon! Burning Moon! Fire! Disruption! This works! Coiling Desert!
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Always ready to fight.
Slowing Black Spell Absorber! Heavy Gale! Fury Fire! Hope this works! Aqua Split! Fury Fire! Blood Moon! Hope this works! Aqua Split!
had no problems here.
Hey, it's...
I'm so busy! I'm so busy I can't even notice what's going on around me!
You're not fooling anybody.
I was hoping to not have to deal with yous guys. Whenever I run into yous, I always lose so much monies.
Because Velvet always forces unreasonable demands on you?
Oh, Miss Exorcist! Your concern warms my...
I'm not forcing anything. I just think he's trying to take advantage of us by fixing his prices well above market rate.
Price fixing? As in deliberately marking up items so as to take advantage of the less fortunate? I was under the impression that the Abbey strictly forbade such unscrupulous business tactic.
Ah! Perish the thought, Miss. Our accounting is always above board. 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. No matter whens and no matter wheres, you can get whatever you needs for the same fair price.
That's good to hear. Eleanor, give the nice turtles that smile he so desires.
I'm sure running a business is hard work. Hang in there.
Much obliged.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ships.
Wounds that won't heal! Carve into flesh! Lethal! Hey! Lightning! Rain down! Shock drone! Take the heaven! Not yet! Triple land! Ridiculous! Take that! Devour! Heaven drop! Magic star! You won't get away! Cleansing land! Cleansing land! Heaven drop!
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Spell absorber! Lightning blade! Cutting moon! Freeze and burn! Freeze and burn! Blade down! Spell absorber! Calamity flare! Crushing wing! Serpent! Geosync works! Aqua spell absorber! Flare vortex! Thanks! Spell absorber! Rain down! 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 Here! I come! Deception! Ground down! Blast wing! Here it comes! Here! Oh, spiral! Hail! Blast wing!
Try as they might, it won't.
Always ready to fight.
Spell Absorber! Lightning Blast! Blood Moon! Blood Walkway Spell Absorber! Calamity Spell Absorber! Flare Vortex! Blood Moon! Oh, this works! Guys! Onset!
Double haze!
Dark and Light! Moon! Break Shield! Use upon my fiery heel!
Double haze!
Are you hurt? I won't run away! Oh, Spell Absorber! Take the dive! I said Spell Absorber! Blood Moon! Spell Absorber! Crushing Red! Split! Blood Moon! Split! Blood Moon! Crushing Red! Fire!
I'll stop you! Shooting star! Double haze! Double haze!
Victory is up.
Let's get started! Here I come! This works!
Shooting star! Double
Spell
haze!
Absorber! Moon! Fire! Spell Absorber!
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
This works! Spell Absorber! Blade, here's true! Maelstrom! Rainbow Spell Absorber! Here!
Shooting star!
Upward Split!
Double haze!
Blood Moon!
Victory is up.
Let's do our best!
Double haze! Double haze!
Shock Arrow! Red! Blood Moon! Blood Walk! Spell Absorber! Here! Upward Split! Blood Moon! Blown Air! Hope this works! Try Blade! Upward Split!
I'll stop you!
Hit that! Here! Rain down!
Jade Wave! I'll stop you!
This works! Here! Upward Split! Shake the heavens! This works! Upward Split!
Jade Wave!
Rainbow this! Here! Curling Serpent! This will blow Air in the world!
Shooting star! Double haze! No escape!
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! Breaking! Hope this works! Upward Split!
No escape!
Sorry to cut you down.
Everyone ready to play?
short weapon is effective up close.
And training can help it get even closer. Let's get started. Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel!
Double haze! Hurricane, no escape! Double One down. Double haze! Double haze! Halfway! Shooting star!
Alright,
Deception!
here it comes!
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
Be proud. You made me unleash my full...
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
ready to play.
Watch your step! Spell absorber! Flare! Springboard! Hello there! What in the world?
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel!
Unbeatable! Spell absorber! Spell absorber! Particular! Its guardian was angry at it. Guess it's time to fight! Go for it! Spell absorber! Lightning clap! Spell absorber!
This for the blue!
Freeze reserve! Freeze reserve! Atlas flip!
Caught you!
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! Hope this works!
Shooting star!
Spell absorber! Spell absorber!
Haze!
Hope this works!
Talon top! Atlas flip! Blood moon! And another one down! Hey, is everyone alright? Don't get careless! Spell absorber! Violet storm! Gaze upon my
Shooting star!
fiery mirror!
4-4!
Spell absorber! Atlas flip! Blood moon!
Shooting star!
Hope this works!
Armor crusher!
That's how this happen! Hope this works! Gaze upon my fiery mirror!
All stuff!
Gaze upon my fiery mirror! Hope this works! Come on, flip! Water brine!
4-4!
Hope this works! Atlas flip! Pyrogenic wave! Spell absorber!
Double haze!
Atlas flip! Blood
Destruction!
moon!
4-3! Double haze!
Atlas flip! Springboard! Springboard! Burning lance! Paracon! Hail! Spiral! Hail!
There are none who can resist my speed. From the way you were talking, it seemed like you had an idea of who was behind the riot. What happened here?
I'd think someone in your position would know.
There were reports of a large riot, but I was caught up in chasing you, so I heard little else.
It was a small affair, really. Velvet Rokuro and I were being held on this island. Velvet instigated the other prisoners to riot so that we could escape.
She used the prisoners?
Yeah. You'd expect different from me?
How did it end?
What was it called?
On to battle!
Better watch your step! Enough waiting! Dark and light! No escape! Crash! Crash through! No escape! Cards into flesh! Lethal pain! Take that! You won't get away! Let happen! Take that! Devour! Freeze and burn! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Cards into flesh! Lethal pain! Gotcha! Take that! Cleansing fast! Walls of armor! Run swarm! Slow down! Take that! Devour!
I refuse to fall here!
Scout ships.
I can fight you down red! Spell absorber! Energetic wind! Flare! Full moon!
Double haze!
Kaleidoscope wall! Coiling serpent! Ray! Spell absorber! Dark light split! Spring chase! Moon! Earth red! Hope this works! Hope this works! Optical split! Two-step tap! Coiling serpent! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! And another one down!
I'm not a fan of long, scary things.
Headless Knight!
He must be the product of the venomization.
Well, he definitely looks vicious enough.
Not as vicious as our Velvet, though.
Where's his voice even coming from?
I don't know. Look inside.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
I feel something again.
More malevolence?
No, another Earth Pulse point.
I sense it too. It's very close.
Directly underneath us.
What is this place?
Welcome to the most secure cell in the entire complex. The darkest hole in Titania. Feel anything, Laphicet?
Yeah, I think this is the Earth Pulse point.
If this cell is where the Earth Pulse point is, then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that. Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips, never once realizing it was delivering to Inominat the malevolence of hundreds of demons. And then one day, there appeared before it a female Moloch, who shattered the barrier and freed the Therian from its cage. But the Therian knew no mercy, and it devoured its liberator. And it was then... It was then I obtained the power. The power to avenge my
Velvet.
This prison island was a feeding ground for the Therian, harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
But because Velvet escaped, the malevolent...
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Lord Artorias would never have done such a thing.
No. What's so unbelievable? That he used his wife's brother as a human sacrifice? That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
I'm sure he had a reason for...
A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair? He murdered my little brother, Loppy! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good? At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to try.
Velvet.
Help! Alan, no! Kamoana? What? Did Velvet yell at you? I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger.
But we already beat the Headless Knight.
I still can't shake this feeling. Please. Velvet is a Therian, is she? I knew there was something off about her. But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laphicet,
Is Velvet truly Lord Arch...
I can fight too! Better watch your step! Spell absorber! Attack! Flare vortex! Springboard! Oh, this works! Where in the world? Let's split! Power surface! Fire, no escape! Spell absorber! Heavy kill!
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
Gaze upon my fiery mirror! Better watch your spell absorber! Lightning flash! Tornado ray! Easy peasy! Spell absorber! Spell absorber!
Hey, is everyone alright?
Turns out that Velvet is a Therian who consumes malevolence.
And too much malevolence is what changes people into demons. Strong enough malevolence can persist after the person who created it dies, turning their corpse or spirit into a raging monster. That's how undead and phantom demons come about.
Then the demons Velvet killed turned back into humans because she devoured their malevolence.
Yeah, and consequently, they avoided becoming undead, or...
So she saved them. Well, I mean, a corpse is a corpse, of course.
Do you think she could devour only the malevolence and turn a living demon human again?
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. When Therians are connected to Enominat, they seem to be able to absorb small concentrations of malevolence from the surrounding air. But any human who builds up enough malevolence to turn into a demon will keep...
That's right. To devour any malevolent. That's how my powers...
Velvet.
I don't mind it. This way.
A headless knight.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
This must be the true survivor of the...
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
Now here it comes! Hammer! Spiral! Hail! Gaze upon my fire! Here! Come on, have this! Take that!
See this? More fire!
Here it comes! You're the best! No mercy!
Wounds that won't heal, carved into flesh.
Lethal pain!
There.
No escape!
There.
Hurricane!
Here! Freeze the terror! No escape! Go for it! Death is red! Take that! Freeze on this! Springboard!
Deception!
Take that! Over the shadows of darkness! Let's
See this?
finish! You're the
See this?
Shoot that! Springboard
Hold
moon!
up! Deception! Hold up!
Here! Here it comes! Take the heavy!
Overpressure!
Whirling circle!
See this?
Devour! Freeze on this! Heaven's wrath!
Jade Wave!
Crash through! Cards into flex! Lethal pay!
Getting stuck!
Hold it!
Hold it!
Go for it! Ice boom!
Deduction!
Fake! Holy serpent! Here! Springboard! Slide strike! Springboard! Fake! Crimson serpent! Fire! No escape! Void fire! No escape!
See this? Getting stuck!
Springboard! These are part of my fiery mirrors! Coiling serpent! Coiling serpent!
Deduction!
Yes! Coiling top!
Shade Wave!
Take that! Devour! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Twin whip!
Double hit!
Finish! You're the best! Take that! Devour! No escape! Too close! Rising Falcon! What's wrong? What is happening? Modulate! It is I! Wicked Power! Try Blast! Pierce! Pierce! Tap! Blade! Pierce through! Hope this works! Invigorator! What in the world? Hope this works! Serpent! Serpent! Spinning Moon! Bell Absorber! Atlas Split!
See this? See this?
No! Gotcha! Logical! Moonlight Cycle!
I'll stop you!
Invigorator!
Shade Wave!
Pierce! Shake the heavens! Rising Falcon! Cycle!
Hurricane! I'll stop you!
Clear left! Invigorator! Heaven's Wrath! He crashed through! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero impact! Crimson Servant! Charging! Rising Falcon! Too slow! Take that! Devour! Heaven's Wrath! Invigorator! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero impact! Clear leg! Invigorator!
I'll save this! Pressure! Not good!
Clear leg! Invigorator! Clear leg! Invigorator!
I messed up.
His eye! Bell Absorber! Atlas Split! Blood Moon! Blood Monster! Bell Absorber! Atlas Split! Blood Moon! Blood Monster! Bell Absorber! Atlas Split!
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out.
But Your Highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said, Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape. What are you plotting?
I have no...
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do...
I suppose I am at that. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the... Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
I mean, I'd scratch it.
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey's...
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin... Never. I tricked the exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then...
Hey, Velvet, do you...
Wasn't she just...
Yeah! Can you...
Why me? All right, I'll...